Audrey, played by Sue Nichols, has sat back and watched her family's drama unfolding before her very eyes on Coronation Street of late, with David Platt, Jack P. Shepherd, having to tame his unruly son, Max Turner, Patty Beaver, and Nick Tilsley. Ben Price has been trying to help his son, Sam Blakeman, Jude Riordan. However, by the time Christmas Day arrives, she will be living under the same roof as the iconic clan as her health deteriorates. Unfortunately, the ITV soap has a tendency to kill off characters during its hour-long festive special, but will this year see the death of a legendary couple's resident? With families having to spend time apart last year due to the coronavirus pandemic, the Platts and Barlows decide to come together this year. Wanting to get the big day off to an unforgettable start, Audrey gets her hands on a bottle of wine and thinks her loved ones should enjoy a drink for breakfast. However, her daughter Gail Platt, Helen Worth, declares she will not be lifting a finger and will leave her family to get everything ready. David isn't in the festive spirit either, bringing down the mood by being grumpy, which leaves his grandmother upset, to say the least. Sarah Platt, Tina O'Brien, is left fuming with her ungrateful family, but trying to turn everything around, Audrey could take matters into her own hands. As her eyesight continues to deteriorate, Audrey's attempts to help her family on Christmas Day could prove to be fatal. Unable to see clearly because of her cataracts, the legendary character could end up doing something dangerous in the kitchen. With her family members clearly preoccupied with other matters, they won't realize the matriarch of the clan has put herself in danger. Unfortunately, by the time they realize, the iconic couple's resident could be left fighting for her life after an incident with a knife. Calling the ambulance, the family could be too late as the Weatherfield legend slips away in her daughter's arms. Christmas will be unforgettable if this were to happen, as Audrey has been a regular character on the show for over 40 years. The likes of Gail and David will be left blaming themselves for not realizing what the matriarch was up to when they were all wrapped up in their own matters. As the festive season passes on the couples, the Platt family would have to get used to life without the grandmother of the clan being alive. They would have to hear what Audrey let each of them in their estate and who would be the owner of the hair salon she has managed for years. Will there be a family war as the icon's loved ones fight it out as to who should rightly get their hands on her assets? The actress who plays Audrey, Sue, has spoken about her character's admiration for the iconic clan and how she would want them to be at peace. Sue explained, "I think she is a family person. I'm happier now being the grandma. I think again it's the age thing. You transcend up to that, and you can be more family-orientated and speak to the kids more. The only person I never get through to is Gail. But long may that be really," the soap star said in an interview with Coronation Street blog. Sue also said she is very proud of her family and she loves them all. They are all different. David is Martin's son and Martin could be quite abrasive. Sarah, bless her, is quite like Gail. She has her worrying characteristics. She is terribly worried about everything, the soap star added. Nick is more like Brian because he is a jack-the-lad and he has lived a different type of life. Gail takes everything so personally. But Audrey takes one step back and sees the bigger picture, which makes what has happened so much worse as she thinks she knows them. Having been on the show for over 40 years, she also said of her time as the iconic character, "I am enjoying it immensely. I am very lucky, and I am enjoying Audrey in later life. It is great to see how she has changed as a character," she continued. "In real life, I am a different person now in my 70s than I was in my 40s, 50s, and 60s. I am finally vaguely perhaps growing up a bit," Sue explained. Audrey is the same, she came into the show a bit common, then she went through the stage of being very grand because she met lovely Alf, who calmed her in one way, but then gave her pretensions of being someone different. Then she had all the other people in her life, and now she doesn't have anyone in her life following Lewis. That was going to be her future. And they stopped her having that life. It has been brilliant playing all those different stages, the soap stalwart said. But will the character make it through Christmas alive?